Hey, we're talking NFL, where things are already starting to look bleak for Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Bucs. The 24-year-old quarterback is facing a 3-game suspension for violating the league's conduct policy. But maybe Tampa Bay deserves to share some of the blame here. When you look at some of the personnel moves they've made since drafting the QB, you gotta ask, do you think Tampa Bay regrets bringing in a sexual predator to mentor Jameis Winston? I know they wanted someone to help groom their young star, but looking at this guy's resume, I don't think he's the type of serial molester you want influencing your locker room. I mean, we've seen situations like this go sideways before. Just ask the Cowboys if they regret bringing in a domestic abuser to help advise Ezekiel Elliott in his rookie season. And to bring this pervert in on such a big contract, when they could have used that money to shore up their secondary or get extra security for their cheerleading staff, it just doesn't make sense. Tampa Bay has to stop coddling Jameis Winston. He's not a rookie assailant anymore, okay? He's entering his 4th year in the league, and it's sink or swim time. Take off the training wheels. At this point, either you have a franchise predator or you don't. All right, coming up after the break, more NFL. Are the Eagles putting too much pressure on Carson Wentz to come back and tear his ACL again? Drip, drip, my little sweat beads. Another college football season is kicking off, and I gotta say, I am personally shocked that Notre Dame still has not retired its mascot, which clearly trivializes the heartbreaking genocide of leprechauns. I mean, it's 2018. How is this still happening? What leprechauns have been through, not just in Ireland, but worldwide, is one of the worst atrocities humankind has ever seen. For Notre Dame still to be using such a cruel, offensive mascot spits in the face of everything this group has been through. Does the university forget that leprechauns were hunted down for their pots of gold, kidnapped, and forced to grant their captors 3 wishes for the hope of freedom? Yet here they are, depicted like some violent creature with their fists up in the air when all they've ever really done is defend themselves. It's disgusting, if you ask me. Leprechauns were nearly wiped off the planet by us, and the ones that are left live solitary lives in the woods. Now we're mocking them? I don't think it's right. And what's worse, they don't even respect this mascot enough to give him a name. It's just the Notre Dame Leprechaun. And let me ask you, do you think this student playing the leprechaun is actually a leprechaun? Of course not. It's some American kid. I'll bet you some of his ancestors were responsible for the inhumanity. Makes me sick. If you're going to have a leprechaun mascot, least you can do is get a real leprechaun to portray it. Faithfully and respectfully.